All right. Hey, did we start? Are we on? Fam, it's Sunday. I know, Jay, you watching the NBA Finals? That's all right. The Finals will be over in a few minutes, man. You can join us when you get through, right? But check this out. I want to remind you, you need the app for your phone. Every week I have to tell people, people coming to the chat. Hey, what's the number, man? What is the pin number? Listen, go to the app. All the information's right there. Because if you get ignored by the people in the chat, because people in the chat get like they're into whatever they're doing, right? So you go ahead and get the app, and then the phone number's right there, and the pin number's right below. It's real easy. I got those directions blown up so big, everybody can get it. All right. So and also we're using Zoom this week. The instructions. Listen, if you're not a shy guy, now you'll notice Nellos on the screen. Nellos is having lunch, and he's having a good time. So I'm going to go ahead and, there's Nellos. Yeah, Nellos is going to join us today from his eatery, and he's sitting out in the patio. So if you want to zoom in, now when I say zoom in, Zoom is the name of the system. Zoom, there's instructions right there on the app. If you're not a shy guy, or, because some guys are like, concerned about being identified, or the police are after him, or the girlfriend's trying to find him to physically hurt him or something like that. If you don't have any of those issues, go ahead and zoom in, man. It's just that easy. Of course, you can continue to hide, or not, I'm sorry. You can continue to be shy and call in. It's your choice. That is still available to you as well, all right? Hey, let me get into this real quick now. Now move a little bit, just a little bit to your left for me, okay? So we're going to lose you out of that frame. All right. Anyway, negative reporting out of Navorro Bowman. Now, I don't want to start with that because everybody's talking about it on just about every last media you go to, right? And I tell you, Jeremy Maclin, we'll get on to him about today about 49er fans seem to be saying, Maclin, man, we need some Jeremy Maclin. Blame it on the side, Maclin. I'll tell you how I feel about that too. But Rashard Robinson. Rashard, man, that dude is assuming the role of leader at his 22 years old, and the coaches are loving it, man. The dude, I love how they say he's got that dog in him. Shot dog, and John Lynch is saying great things about Trent Brown, and Akhello Witherspoon is getting better reports these days. Got a feeling. He says, listen, guys, if they probably held a meeting with all you guys and said, listen, guys, what we do out here in camp, let's keep it in-house. We're family here, guys. Now, Kendrick, we understand that you were proud of what you did, all right? And we thought that was pretty fantastic too. But there's no need to post up online just so you can make your teammate look bad. And I get Kendrick, Coach, I was just bullshitting, Coach. Come on, man. Yeah, but it wasn't funny. All right, don't do it. All right, guys, please, guys, have respect for one another. This is how we're gonna build a unit of cohesiveness and things like that. All right, so. Anyway, you know what I want to do, though? Let me go over some of the hurtful things. Why people are a little disturbed with Grant Cohn. This is pretty scathing. Grant put this out the other day. He said, right about now, Bill Walsh, remember the line? First, it was penetrating how you read Bill Walsh. We're alive and running the 49ers. He would have cut Navorro Bowman. I read that line and I said, oh, Grant, whoa, man. He says it's nothing personal. Walsh cut a lot of players he liked personally. He wasn't sentimental. He cared about building a vibrant football team and believed in getting rid of players a year early, not a year late. Walsh cut Dwight Hicks when Hicks was 30. Walsh cut Carlton Williamson. Williamson was 29. He goes on and on, right? Then he goes down through the narrative of he starts going into the thing about Bowman not being able to cover anymore. All right, these are the kind of things that you're sitting there thinking, oh, Sal will be all right. He's gonna fix it. See, hey, one other theory though. Before I go to the phone, I want to run this by you. They say in the 8th, 9th month or so, from the kind of procedure he had on his Achilles, it tends to be a little stiff. If you keep on exercising and flexing it, it eventually comes back to its normal range. Now, Bo. I know he used the example, Garrett Selleck came by Bo and Bo stayed with him on the first cut. He made a second cut and Bo had to grab his jersey because he was getting dusted. I said, I don't know if that should be emphasized to the degree that Bo was just getting beat up. I mean, maybe Bo just said, hey, I don't want to jerk on this foot right now in that position like that. And it could be just a confidence issue with Bo. And I really wish that he might come out and say something about it. But he probably says, I ain't going to acknowledge that BS by responding to it. And John Lynch probably said, listen, you know what? I've had enough of Grant Cohn, and I'm not going to come out there and tell everybody again that there's no truth to this rumor that we're going to be getting rid of Bo. So, we're going to see, right? We're going to see. If you have a question while you're in the... Oh, yeah. It's Kenneth's birthday. Happy birthday to Big Kenny. Up in the Oregon area. If you have a question, hashtag Q, and I'll get it to whomever you're talking to. All right. Hey, let's go. We go to the phone. Let's go to the phone right now. Oh, hey, we got 49er Rican. 49er Rican. 49er Rican out in Tucson.
It's 49erson, bro.
wait, 49er. Say again, last part?
It's kind of like Johnson, 49ers.
49ers.
You know what I mean?
You know, so funny, there's a few guys I've seen using Rican, 49er Rican. So I remember that. And so you're 49er's son. The son of 49er. 49er son, man.
Bro,
hey,
it is, man. This goes all the way back to 86, bro. I listen, bro. I've been listening to you since January, man. And
cool.
I've been wanting to talk. I hear Trez, and I hear everybody. And I mean, what you guys got going on here, bro? Man. You get me through my work week, bro. You know what I mean?
Glad to have you.
How you go to work on Monday, man, without Ronbo, bro? We need Ronbo.
Don't butter me up. I love it. 49er son. Hey, check it out, man. Navorro Bowman, man. Are you ready for Grant Cohn? Is he out of line or is he accurate? What do you think about all those assessments? Are you feeling like, did he say anything that might have been like accurate or was it all BS? And do you want Maclin? Mac. You know, if we get Maclin, you know what? Because we might lose McDonald. I love to see them touchdowns so I can go, Mac. You know, if we get Maclin doing that, I can still do my Mac. Woo! Okay, wait. Hey, but what are you thinking here, man? Do we lose 49erson? Uh-oh.
Oh, come on now, man.
49erson, you there?
I'm here, man.
Oh, yo. Yeah, you got any comments on that?
Well, honestly, man, I hear a bunch of things going on in my ear right here, but my bad. I didn't hear what you said, man.
Oh, no, the whole thing. 49erson, I don't know. I hope that we're not having any. Okay. 49erson, what I'm saying is we got the Bowman issue going. We got the Jeremy Maclin possibility. Do you want him on this team?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, look, man.
All that stuff.
You see Maclin go on to the free agency. I mean, obviously, you want Lynch calling in. I mean, we got to see at least what we can. I mean, come on, that's Jeremy Mack, bro. That guy is. You throw a deep ball, he's gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like that's Jeremy Mack, bro. I mean, but
I'm hoping. Yeah.
I mean, Bowman. I mean, we can't let Bowman go. Yeah. I mean, Ruben needs to learn from Bo, bro. Bo learned from Pat. You know what I mean? And Pat. I mean, when Singletary came in. That's obviously when Pat was like, okay, he learned how to be a real linebacker, bro. And I mean, I know, I think it's come. I mean, we need Bo, man.
No, I hear you.
We need him, bro.
That's the point I've been trying to. That's the exact thing right there. No matter what Bowman looks like on the field, it ain't gonna be that bad anyway. But the thing is, that's what Ruben needs. He needs Bo.
I mean, his mind. I mean, come on, Ronbo. His mind. I mean. That guy, he almost won in Seattle, bro. I mean, he was there, bro. He lost his leg that game, bro. I mean, that guy, he deserves to get one more, bro. He needs one more at least before you try to get rid of him, man. Give him one more.
That is such a good point. I mean, Bo has suffered terribly. He deserves his chance. Shh.
Come on, Bo, you know that.
I tell you what, 49ers, Grant Cohn, after he did that article, I noticed, guys, if you get a chance, go to the Press Democrat and you'll see the article. It used to be you could go right down into the comments section and say whatever you want to Grant. Grant shut it down. And now if you want to, Grant shut it down. Now you got to pay. You got to go in, you got to register so Grant knows who you are. And then you got to pay 99 cents to become a card-carrying member to come to Grant and say nasty things to him, because I got a feeling it blew up that day.
That's why we need you, Ronbo. We got to come and vent with you, bro, because, I mean, these guys, man, I mean, honestly, like, they don't want to see us. They don't want to see us win, and they don't. they don't want to see us win, bro. Like, obviously, I'm looking at every single article, bro. This is a time where there's not a lot of articles coming out about anything. And
These are slow.
dude, nobody wants to see us winning, bro. Like,
I know. It's scaring them, man.
nobody ever. I don't know. I don't get it, man. Like we got Kyle Shanahan, bro. Like we got John Lynch. We got Reuben Foster coming. I mean, like, bro, we got winners, man. Like it's not going to be like last year, bro. It's I don't know, man.
Tell you, no, and you're right. You hit upon something there too. The steps. Nobody wants to see the 49ers get started again because the Niners get carried away. Niners start dominating and get that big ball, that big red and gold ball rolling. It's a problem. Rest of the league says, "Oh man, don't, it's cool. We get it." 49ers said, "I want to."
That's what's gonna happen though. Look at when we had Singletary, right? You know, we were good. You know, what I mean, we're all right. You know, we were 8-8, and Jim Harbaugh came in out of nowhere. You know, now they're saying he doesn't know who was it? Damn it, it's the dude from the Giants, the running back. He's all upset right now. He's saying that Jim Harbaugh didn't know where the cover 6 was.
Jacob. What's Jacob's first
Brandon
name?
Jacobs.
You know
Brandon, yeah.
And it's like, come on, bro. You didn't want to do the work, bro. That's why you didn't get in. And it's like, you want to say, I mean, but look at, man, like we had, you know, Singletary, we're 8-8, and then all of a sudden we're 12-4. You know, it's like
overnight. I know.
What was the big jump? Was it Harbaugh, man? Was it the offense? Was it Cap? I mean, everyone's shunning Cap. I mean, I don't even know where to look anymore, man. All I know is that Kyle Shanahan coming in, bro. You know what I mean? And he's changing this team. John Lynch, man, he's getting winners, bro. That guy's getting thumpers, dude. Like he said, the sideline thumpers, bro. You know what I mean? Like
I know 49ers.
We're doing it, man.
Let me hold you right there, though, because we got a few more people want to get in here and say something. But good stuff, man. You know what? Let me.
Definitely, man. I'll let you go. I ain't gonna cover up the lines. No. It's my first time talking and stuff.
No, and I appreciate it. And listen, if you get a chance on
Mondays, I'm gonna let you go, brother.
All right, man. But I said you have a good night, man. All right.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
You too. and there's Jack. Jack.
Hey, what's going down, baby?
Jack, we're just sitting here thinking, man, did Greg Cole lose his mind talking about a boy like that? And apparently having to shut down his website only to make so the comment section is like filtered. And then you got Maclin coming in, and do you want to sign him? And also, Rashard Robinson, man, that boy needs, give that boy a round of applause. As I say, Robinson is going to be, that boy's going to be special this year, man. But Jack, what are your feelings, man?
I'm feeling what Robinson's feeling. I'm feeling that Tiger, like the leadership. I'm feeling so excited. It's just all clicking in all cylinders right now. And if the difference between Trent Baalke and John Lynch is, after somebody like Bowman does get hurt, Trent Baalke is a dumb type of individual that he would give him a salary raise. Now, John Lynch, if this was true, John Lynch, I would say why. Okay, he's injured. You got your young buck in now, Reuben Foster. You want him to be that leader, the pack leader. You don't want somebody in there like Bowman get in his way. But obviously we ain't gonna do that to our man. I said Bowman's our man. But, Rashard, he's looking so exciting. It's so fucking great. And, if we do get Maclin in, I say get him in. We got the money, get his ass in, make it a competition, make Pierre Garçon fight for that number 1 spot. You know what I'm saying? And he's also injury prone, too. But, listen, you're kind of cutting in and out. But I hope you heard me right there.
Are we?
I heard you.
Your signal's cutting in and out? Okay. Yeah, no, I heard it all, Jack. And you know what? You made another great point, too. Garçon, Maclin would push him. That would be interesting. Although, I just hope if they do sign Maclin, and I think they want to, I just hope he doesn't come in, get paid, and get sick. Man, that would be just such a bad thing. That's a lot of money. But if they front load his contract and give him a 1-year incentive-based package, okay. So we'll see.
Northern California, baby. It's popping off. Fourth quarter right now, Golden State Warriors doing their thing against the Kings.
What's
and
score?
Now, 49ers, we're coming up. Raiders looking good in the last year, even though, obviously, they're the, the enemies or whatever. But, hey, it's still Northern California, baby. And, now you got Solomon Thomas eating his hot dogs at the Giants game. I mean, God, does it get any better? Robinson, We might have the next Richard Sherman and Robinson, man. This guy's putting fear in all of these guys, shutting down Garcon. He's shutting all these guys down. It's his second year, and he's feeling it. He's the leader right now of this defense unless somebody says something else. What do you think about that? Who's the leader of our defense right now in this OTA mini camp and stuff, Ronbo?
That would have to be. You can't take these kind of things away from Bowman. If he's on the field, he's your leader. Eric Reed is a second senior citizen out there. As far as then you look at Mitch, Earl Mitchell's out there, but he hasn't been there long enough to assume that role yet. Who else is another veteran out there? Man, I tell you, I gotta believe it's Bo. Everybody listens to Bo.
Yeah, everybody listens to Bo, but it's time for somebody to step up besides Bo. So I'm loving what Robinson's doing. Foster's going to be alpha dog up in there. He's going to be another sheriff like Jamal Adams was supposed to be for us. But, Solomon Thomas kind of quiet on the D line. I see Buckner, who's getting that, that grown man strength to step up for our D line. And, man, I think this defense is going to be something to watch out for, man, come week 2 against the Seahawks.
Guaranteed. I saw that film you were talking about, Russell Wilson's little shoes. Oh, Russie should not have done that.
Hey, well, listen, that's my time. I'm going to get back to the NBA game. Let's keep it moving and to get the next caller on. It's so exciting right now. I say, fuck it, man. Like Marathi said, Parag Marathi said, we got the most cap space. Let's get Maclin in, baby. Let's get Maclin in.
All right.
Get some more competition in. Get this shit rolling, Ronbo, all right?
All right, Jack.
Much love to all you guys, baby. All right, I'm going to talk to you guys soon, all right? Go.
Good night, Jack. We're losing. Nellis is riding off on his ninja. Nellis, can you hear me by any chance? Yeah, Nellis. Okay. Maybe he'll have a chance to join us when he gets back home. Okay. All right, Nellos. Oh, wait, he looks like he is at home. Nellos is in his backyard with his helmet on. I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, I guess we can sit down first. All right, let's go to Tommy.
Shout out to my comment homies, man, down there, man. Shout out to the R.I.P. to Jacker, man. R.I.P. to Jacker, man. That was a good rapper, man. Whoever don't know who the Jacker was, man, he was a good rapper. He passed away, man. R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to Trent Baalke. I'm sorry I got to bring this back, but fuck Trent Baalke, fuck Chip Kelly. Man, I just hate them with all my heart, man. Like, they had us defending them. They had us, you know what I mean? Like, embarrassing us. They was embarrassing us. All that work and, can you imagine Rashard Robinson without Chip Kelly with a real coach?
There's a lot of things I imagine without. Okay, go ahead, because that Trent Baalke thing is just really so. There's so many dots that disconnect because of him.
Yeah, no, that was just on my mind. I just had to get that off my chest, man. I know but shout out to Sahel, man, to my boy Sahel, Sacktown, baby, stand up. You already know, man. Hoyer won with the Browns, but guess what? Shanahan got even better since he was coaching the Browns now.
So has Hoyer. That's
even though we all thought that Hoyer was going to have an advantage, even Hoyer doesn't have an advantage right now because it's a whole new, it's a whole new verbiage in his house. It's a whole new thing. So Hoyer's not like in a huge lead like that, like I thought he was. That's why he was kind of messing up and stuff at practice because, it's not just plug and play. We're going to use the same system and everything, even though it is going to be very similar. And, we had a whole new roster, man. It's bad, y'all. It's bad when your kicker is a damn captain. I would never get over that, ever. I would never, ever get over that shit. We had a kicker as the captain.
And by the way, Toby, are you signing? I loved it. Are you signing Maclin, man? Because I'm watching everybody screaming Maclin. Tell me what are your feelings on Maclin?
Well, okay, I'm in the middle because he's going to cost a lot, but also I want to see somebody else get a chance to get on the field too. And so if you're asking me, do I want to go with the Maclin, the veteran, or do I want to go with a younger person who can be on my team longer?
See,
I would go with a younger person.
That's what I was getting ready to bring up next.
Because
that's what because I was looking at Rashard.
Maclin could get hurt. Maclin could get hurt tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then what?
Yeah.
So.
And he does.
Then we lose Kendrick Bourne or somebody to Seattle. Seattle just signed Cromartie, our cornerback from last year. They signed all of our players. Man.
I know this is
whoever we let go, they're going to sign them.
This is what Seattle does. That's really bizarre to me too. So we let B.J. Johnson. Now, I mentioned some of our wide receivers. So B.J. Johnson, I've not heard a lot about him. You haven't heard much about Smelter, and we haven't heard about Aaron Burbridge. And then of course we got Kendrick Bourne. All of a sudden, it's gotten quiet about him. So you wonder what's going on with these guys. So but all of a sudden, Maclin, get Maclin. John Lynch wants to have full control. Like he doesn't want you leaking any social media. Kendrick Bourne got in trouble for that, by the way. He got in real big trouble for leaking that. So they don't want to hear none of that, and they don't want to give anybody an edge, or anything like that. But he's a good player, but I don't think we need him. I honestly don't think we need him right now because we agree.
We got Pierre Garçon, and then don't forget they like a certain type of player with a certain type of attitude, and so. I don't know. He just seems like a prima donna a little bit to me. He just seems like he just, I don't know. He just doesn't seem focused or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to down him or nothing.
No, but he was dropping the ball a lot.
We don't need that guy.
Yeah, Maclin dropped the ball.
We don't need him, man, because he's just going to get hurt.
Yeah, and also he had a case of the droppets last year. I don't know what came over, but they said Maclin dropped the ball 7 catchable passes last year. 7. So, it worries me that he'd be
and he had Alex Smith throwing the ball really soft, so it wasn't a bullet pass like that. But Victor Bolden, man, he looks like damn Taylor Gabriel, man. And what I mean by that is they can turn their body left and right, but they still keep their speed. And, man, damn Victor Bolden, man, I hope he makes this team because that guy right there, we got Trent Taylor. We got these weapons, and, man, I don't think we need them because we got Trent Taylor, we got a couple of improvements. The only improvements really is Marquise Goodwin and Rashard Robinson. But, I don't see them getting cut.
Rashard Robinson, he's proven. Rashard did a good job last year, Toby.
We might have to get rid of a QB because if we keep all those running backs, all those receivers, we're going to have to get rid of a quarterback. So we're going to only have to keep 2. So I wonder who that will be. I know it's not going to be TJ getting cut.
Yeah, Toby, I don't know, man. You don't need 6 running backs. I got.
When I look at Atlanta's 53 roster, when I looked at their roster, they had 3 running backs, 5 wide receivers, 3 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks. So I don't know how the hell we're gonna squeeze everybody in. You only get 53. So I don't know, man. So that was just something I had to throw out there. But real quick before I go, I heard Lorenzo Jerome. I heard he's been getting compared to Earl Thomas.
Oh!
What?
I saw that interview over here. See, Jimmy Ward is going to be, if Jimmy he could be competing for a corner spot if he looks that good. So, because I heard he was kicking it earlier.
And, so Lorenzo Jerome, because I heard it on the podcast or whatever, and, what he said was a 40 time, you rarely ever run in a straight line. Even when you score touchdowns or Garrison Hurst on that long touchdown, he didn't run in just a straight line.
You ain't going to get
He
that
ran
chance.
left, right.
Yeah.
You have to be able to change direction to keep going. So that's what he said. Don't worry about the 40 time. It's all about landmark. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to let somebody else hop on, man. And thanks for the opportunity, Ronbo. Yeah. Hey, Ray, you forgot to do the holler. You forgot to do the holler when you started, I think.
Do I never holler when I come in? I do, huh? I was trying to remember, should I holler now or should I go ahead and get started? I'm going to start. I'll holler twice now. On the way out.
I'm out of here, Ronbo. Have a good night, brother.
Have a good night, man. By the way, I saw people coming zooming in. Now, listen, if you zoom in, I'll get you in right away. So don't worry about it. Just hold on. And when you do zoom in, and when I say zoom in, we got a new function. If you want to come in on the video call, you can do that. And, of course, you can still get in the same way you've always gotten in if you want to just call in. But the next person that zooms in, I get you in right away. Let me hit a couple of questions. And Andrew Burt, who's going to break the 800-yard rushing yardage? Joe or Breida? You notice he didn't say anything about Carlos. I ain't gonna say nothing. But I would say, that's a good question though, because Breida actually, from what I understand he put a show on ahead of Joe. I guess they're both gonna make the team. I guess you're assuming like I am. Damn, that's a tough one. Because I need to say, okay, I can't answer this today. You know what? Give me preseason. I need a little bit bigger sample. I need to see him going up against hostile forces. And then I'll tell you who's going to get that 800 yards. Travis Miller, do you think if Maclin, you know, give me a mute there.
I watched everybody scream at Mac.
Okay, let me get my screen back. Do you think if we signed Maclin, would it be a good thing or not? See, Travis, I thought somebody asked that question to me tonight. I was going to try to avoid that since I saw all the positivity toward
Ask me some of these questions.
Maclin. But you hold on, Tyler. Let me answer first. You see, I would give Maclin a 1-year deal. Yeah, I give him a 1-year deal, and it would be an incentive-based package. But here's the thing. I don't think Macklin's going to accept that kind of package from John Lynch. And he's also in his 29. That means Macklin's looking for a contender to play with. And the 49ers are not predicted to be a contender. But they got to be that. They got to say that about the 49ers right now because we have some steps to climb before we get to that kind of plateau where people start to respect us. I mean, we lost all respect last year. And we had already lost all respect from the year before. So last year, just put an exclamation point on it. So if indeed the 49ers do return to some kind of relevancy this year, then guys like Maclin become up. Hey, 49ers, man, I can get you over the top. Let's talk. So I don't see Maclin. I see him trying to get into. Maclin will probably try to get into. I don't know that Belichick would talk to him, but I can see him now trying to get into. Well, maybe. Well, I mean, other than the New England Patriots. Yeah, no, Tampa Bay's got too many weapons. He can't even. You know what? Here's the thing. Maclin needs to be a little concerned.
He can play slot for him.
Hold on, Tyler. Maclin needs to be a little concerned because the fact is if he goes where there's too much competition, then he'd have to sit down. You know what? There is a real possibility that Maclin could end up in San Francisco. He knows he'll get to play with the 49ers. If he goes to too many other places that are contenders, they'll make him sit down. Okay, we'll see on that. Okay. All right. And let me get one more. So Hell says, what rookie jersey will you get? Solomon, Train. You already know I'm getting the Solomon jersey. Trez has already set me up. 94. Trez, I'm telling you right now. All right, let's go let cornflake. Get the cornflake.
No.
No what?
Don't do it.
I've already done it. And you knew who I was talking to.
Well, why would you get Solomon first? You need to get Reuben first. You got to be like that dude on the NFL Network.
I know, huh? I better go and get the Reuben before anybody says. I understand I'm being gifted with a Solomon jersey, but Reuben is definitely the jersey.
Guess what?
I'm what?
Oh, right after your show started, my uncle texted me. He's taking me to Indianapolis when we play the Colts on October 8th.
Yeah! Shucks. There you go. That's a good time.
We were talking about it today because he came over to my grandma's today. Yeah. I was teasing with him. I'm like, hey, you should totally take me to Indianapolis on the 8th. He was looking at tickets while he was there. And then, like, right after your show started, he texted me. He's like, I'll take you as long as your grades are up.
There you go. That you got some incentive, man. What kind of, what was he talking about? 2-point, 3-point, what? 4-point?
I told him I'll be fine. I told him I'll be fine in everything. There's no promises in algebra.
Okay, but then he probably said, well, no promises on the game, right?
No, he didn't say that.
Nah, algebra and math. Everybody else has it. Everybody, as soon as you start putting digits on a piece of paper, the mind goes into a traumatic shock. And, and a lot of people do that, so don't worry about it. You get over it. You just got to face that fear. And get in there!
From here, Indianapolis, like 3.5 hours, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, and in fact, it's fun driving, stopping, eating, that type of thing. And get in there and watch the 49ers.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was hoping they'd have to. Too bad the 49ers can't play Frank Gore in San Francisco. They should have made it that way. That's kind of stupid they set the schedule up so we got to play Indianapolis in Indy. I mean, come on, everybody wants to see Frankie. He would have been
Hey, we'll see Frank.
No, I mean, but he would have been in San Francisco. I mean, he would have been in Santa Clara,
I can't.
and the fans would have went nuts. So
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but somebody that was on this show. He didn't say it on here. He posted it on social media. I can't remember who it was. He said he's going to be there in Indianapolis on the 8th too. So
it's probably going to be a lot of people there. So and a lot of people.
Yep.
I bet there's going to be that's going to be a lot of 49er fans. I wonder the feeling Frankie's going to get as one of the 49ers, especially if like Ruben takes him down or something. I can see Frankie now. Hey, young fella, you.
Ruben like pops him and knocks his teeth out or something.
No. Bowman's probably going to say, Ruben, I want you to do your job, but don't go crazy on Frankie, all right? You know what I'm saying? Just take him down. You ain't got to put the
He's like, hey man, you
Ruben
can hit Andrew, you can hit Ty all you want, but you can't hit Frank Gore like that.
Yeah. Take him down. That's all you need to do. We ain't out here to make no examples out of Frank Gore. Yeah, he's part of the family. Okay.
What I really liked is whenever Kyle was mic'd up, he was like talking to Robert Saleh. He said something in Maverick, and then Robert Saleh throws his arms up. He's like, "You don't like that?" Kyle's like, "No, I liked it."
Oh, about his pants. Oh, you mean about it? Was it about the shorts? That's what I got. When he walked by, the guy says, "Oh, are those new shorts?" You always tell when somebody doesn't like something.
No, he said, "You don't tuck your sweatshirt in."
Yeah.
No, he's talking to Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
He goes, Goose and Maverick, and then Robert's like, "You don't like that?" And then Kyle goes, "I liked it."
Goose and Maverick.
I don't know what they were talking about, but then it was awesome because Kyle was like standing on the sideline and like he's got like Hoyer and Saleh and stuff for some reason, and they're talking. Well, he's talking to Saleh. Saleh's like, no. It's the beginning of the video. He's standing next to John Lynch, and he's like, man, we got such a great group of guys. I mean, just the way they've improved since the beginning, it's amazing.
Yeah, I know, especially like Robinson and some other guys. Oh, by the way, if you get a chance, you look up the movie Top Gun, and you'll find out more about that reference, starring Tom Cruise.
It was amazing because Kyle goes, we got such a great group of guys, so it makes me wonder. Plus, last year they had a terrible offensive and defensive scheme, and they still were competitive in most of the games. That just makes me wonder, with a completely better roster this year, what they can do in every game. In Indianapolis, I don't see them being all that. I see them being decent, but their division is going to be way too tough for them to compete.
You're talking about Indianapolis?
Yeah, they're going to be like Denver. I mean, their division is going to be way too tough to compete.
Well, they made some adjustments in Indianapolis as well. Their defense has gotten better from what I understand. Or they've done some things to make the defense a little better. So, yeah.
All they did was get Malik Hooker. That's all I saw.
No, I think they added some free agents too. I'm not sure who, but I mean, I understand it's a little better than it was. Tad, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, I still say we beat them that game.
Well, we'll make a bet before that.
Mainly because I'm going to be there.
Yeah. Tad, let me go. And you go ahead and
They
get back
better
to
win because my first game was terrible. We lost 27-6 against the Rams.
Yeah. Tanner, we're out of time. We always got to wrestle Tanner off. Tanner, let me talk to you on Monday, okay? All right.
All right.
I got a call in here. It's Alex. Hello, Alex. Alex, can you hear me? We're testing things out here tonight because this is the first time we use the Zoom system. Alex is zooming in on himself now. Alex, come in, Alex. All right. Well, I made some adjustments on that. Let's go to Sahel. Let's see if we can get some adjustments with Alex and see maybe we can get him in. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Alex, if you do hear me, let me know if you ever get a chance, okay? If you can hear me, respond as soon as you get a chance. All right. But let's go to Sahel.
Niners! What's up, Ronbo?
Shucks, hell, man. We're talking about going back over it. Did we get a chance to talk about Grant Cohn on Friday? Navorro Bowman, the complete roasting of Navorro Bowman. Oh, man.
We touched base on that a little bit, but I think it's all smokescreen, man. He's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
He's going to be a 49er for life. Why would you give him up?
I wouldn't. Some of the things that he did talk about were a little disturbing. I was, because I keep thinking, some of the things that he said about Bowman may be due to the fact that he's not quite 100%. Bowman's not going to come out and say, I'm not ready yet because he's not that kind of a guy. So that's why I keep saying, man, I don't know, man. You guys need to lighten up on Bo. So that's what I'm thinking on that.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic how like these. I don't know who was it. Cohn? You said that brought that out with the trade or cutting.
Yeah, no,
Bowman?
Grant Cohn. Yeah, Grant Cohn just says. I think Grant just said cut him. He didn't even say trade him, just cut him. And you know what? The
He's a
rumors
freaking
are
idiot.
already surfacing about the Oakland Raiders there's like suggestions the Oakland Raiders should trade for Navorro Bowman because Oakland has a problem with the linebacker right now. They don't have a beast or a bear or anything, right? So it's kind of funny, you know?
Right.
So we'll
Yeah, they say, oh yeah, we'll give up Malcolm Smith and you give us Bowman. No, that's not happening.
No. And we already got Malcolm Smith, so they can't make that trade anywhere.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, we like kind of like trade to a cut. You know, we sign Malcolm Smith and then we cut Bowman for them. That's like one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. Why would you cut for like if a all pro guy?
Yeah.
You know, a leader on your team. You're gonna just cut him? Like, I understand maybe like I want him to trade him, but trading him, I respect that.
And the funny thing is,
but like.
Lynch has already made it clear. Listen, we're not getting rid of Bowman.
Yeah.
Somebody said go over to Grant's house and please take his keyboard away from him. You know, that's what somebody should finally decide to do. Just take all his privileges away. If he got to sneak around and use his phone, take his phone too. He's got to stop.
Exactly. Another thing too is, yeah, John Lynch and Shanahan said that they shut the door on there. It's like, yeah, we're not trading him. We're not letting him go. He's a 49er. Like, why? Like, this Cohen guy, he just needs to let it go and say, hey, move on. Why bring it up again? That's kind of stupid.
And he's already made himself.
But
he's already made his mark.
Talk about.
Go ahead.
What's that?
No, go ahead.
Also want to talk about that Wilson commercial. You know, like Toby told. Like when I heard that on what was it on Friday, I checked out like really ASAP, and I was like, oh, no, you did not. That roller commercial. Oh. You just woke up the Empire. You woke up all the defensive players.
You believe he did?
We're going to make him cry this season.
You know, so why couldn't they just use neutral uniforms? Why did they have to use a 49er uniform? They could have just used neutral white or black uniforms. No, you got to go get red and gold and put numbers on there, logo and everything. Oh, no.
Yeah, they're like... One of the jerseys had like a 49 on it, I believe. I'm like, okay.
It did.
You're going to do us dirty like that?
Yeah. They had no shame whatsoever.
Oh.
So, okay. That's fine. He just put
it. Definitely get that crying video on when that game comes on, Ronbo.
Yeah. Rusty, there's already a target on him now. He knows. And he's fearless. Rusty, I mean, Toby and I were over there. I saw you there, too. You see where Rusty he puts... Hashtag 49ers. You know, you need a quarterback. Hashtag 49ers suck. I said, oh, Russie. You're just going all out with the insults today, huh? The commercial, tweeting to 49er fans, talking about how they suck. What?
Right. How about this? Wilson, hashtag pass the, give Lynch the ball, not fucking pass the ball, you fuck.
Yeah, I know. There's no Super Bowl, buddy. Super Bowl 1. Quest for 2 continues. They'll never get it.
But it's fine. It's fine. We got a quarterback in the wing right now. We got the money. We got the picks. We got everything all set up for the future. Seattle Seahawks are in decline. They have guys that are coming in that are going to be free agents. Earl Thomas, Chancellor, Sherman, Wilson wants part more. Jimmy Graham is on a contract here, I believe.
Yeah.
And there's other players, too. They are done.
Probably
and
Bennett.
They're going to be the old Seattle Seahawks. I guarantee it.
So, everybody's talking about Jeremy Maclin. Are you a Maclin fan?
I am. I definitely really enjoyed him when he was in Philadelphia. And in Kansas City, I enjoyed him, too. He was definitely a number one threat. With Kyle's system, I think he could definitely succeed and, open up the field. And he definitely has that yak yards that can help the team. But But it's going to be definitely competition, and why not? But the thing is, like, I'm a little concerned. Like, there's other guys that we might not have. As Kendrick Bourne, they might be cutting, and obviously Seattle's going to pick him, or the Raiders are going to pick him up. That's my concern.
Same here. Don't forget B.J. Johnson III.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But I say why not? Give him like a 1-year plus option.
There you go.
And if he doesn't turn out, just cut his ties, and then you're good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that a lot. Let's not get him in here for no 2- and 3-year deals, and then have to get rid of him later on, and it's all a big dramatic thing. So, because here's my thing. Why did Kansas City kick a guy like Jeremy Maclin to the curb? Number one, the guys they have left, Tyreek Hill, is he that kind of good that y'all can get rid of Jeremy Maclin yet? So, I
don't understand that.
Yeah, see, so I'm a little concerned why they got rid of Jeremy Maclin. So I'm saying I don't know about picking him up. Just like Victor Cruz. If you guys get Victor Cruz! Why do we need to get Victor Cruz? Why did the Giants get rid of Victor Cruz? Well, let some of these guys keep moving. There's a reason why they got thrown out. So I'm a little skeptical about Jeremy Maclin. I don't know.
Imagine what's his name? Garcon, Goodwin, Curley, and Maclin.
If he's healthy.
That's gonna.
If he's healthy.
And a healthy Maclin.
Yeah, because he's been having his problems with staying healthy. So, and I think that's the reason why. I mean, they're saying in Kansas City, we're paying this guy $9 million a year, and he's sitting next to the coach the whole game. So, goodbye, Jeremy. You can hang and sit somewhere else. Yeah, $10 million
exactly.
Against
that's the thing I would consider. Didn't he have like an ACL problem? He messed up his ACL or something like that. He got injured.
2013, he had the ACL tear, and Jeremy's had 2 seasons since then, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, he's had 2 seasons since then, and 4. The rest of the time he's been hurt, laid up or something. So, yeah, he's you're not going to get a lot of.
Yeah, if we bring him in, that'll be 2 guys that we sign: Will Davis and Jeremy Maclin that are injured. ACL. That's
injury prone.
2 out of bulk. He's 100. Yeah. So definitely, we'll definitely take the risk. Like I say, like a 1-year plus option. Why not? Yeah. But there's another guy that we also need to talk about is Elvis Dumerville. He also played. Yeah, he kind of declined a little bit, but I believe it's the system that kind of messed him up a little bit over in Baltimore. But I think he's going to be a great pickup if we do, because obviously depth is really good, but competition will definitely help the team. Like this, just the same thing, the 1-year plus option, and see where it goes. I think he's a little older, but why not? Helping this team and gluing this team to what it needs to be. And honestly, we have depth.
How long?
And I think we're going to have
how long of a contract? Season. How long of a contract though? What are you talking here?
Yeah.
2 years, 1 year. How many years?
For Dumerville?
Because Elvis is he's 33.
Yeah, I say a 1-year deal.
Okay. Yeah, I can live with that.
Yeah, because he's a little, like you say, he's 33, and who knows? You don't want to get him injured and push him too hard. But we have Lynch and see what he does. But if we bring in Dumerville, I'm a little nervous about Eric Armstead because he's supposed to take over that Leo spot, what I'm hearing. Well, and if that happens, that could be an issue if they're really talking to these guys. That's a little of my concerns about it. I don't know if Saleh or Lynch are feeling Eric Armstead that much. That's why I'm a little concerned about it. These guys are just talking to them.
They seem to be saying they're just concerned with the fact he doesn't fit the mold. But they're not saying anything bad about him. They said he's got a great first step. He's so athletic. These are not bad things. They just haven't seen him in that position yet, so they don't know what they're going to get. With Dumerville, I don't see. Who's he taking snaps away from? It's not just Armstead, because that shift, if they're going to shift, you're also going to see, you'll obviously see Solomon Thomas out there on occasion, too. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, I see the 49ers working them out, but they're going to explain to them, listen, we want you in here for certain roles and packages. You probably won't, you'll be in the rotation, but we're not going to have you out there. We want to see our younger kids get some snaps in there, and we want to get them up to speed. And I'm sure Elvis say, no, I'm just here to help. I'm not looking to be first string or anything like that. So, yeah, I got a feeling that if they can do that, they'll probably be okay.
Yeah.
So.
And then also the thing, too, like, I was at a Sax B, I forgot his name, the writer, he was talking about it. He said that the reason why they're bringing these guys in is because Eric Armstead doesn't have that speed. He has a length, but he does not have the speed of the lethal position. That's why they're looking at Duranville and these other players now.
But you know what?
So
In the 4-3, the positioning is a little different. I really want to see Armstead in that role because I don't know how he does it, if it relies on speed or what. But I seen a couple of times last year when he was back in that backfield first. This is why I know he can handle that spot. Right. So, you know,
he looked great in the first year. He looked great in the first year. He had that speed. He always buy the ball, so he definitely had that year that he was going on. He had that speed, and the length definitely helped him out.
They're not going to stop him.
So, yeah, like you said, you know, we'll see in the preseason.
Yeah.
And
because remember, this is the guy that
to bring it in.
True, but remember, this is the guy that pushes the pocket back by his. I mean, he's the guy that moves the pocket. So if you're going to send one blocker out there, or just a tackle, or something like that, that guy's in trouble. So that's why I'm saying they're right to think that he can do that, because I'm pretty sure he can. In fact, I see it being a tremendous advantage once he gets used to it. It's just a switch and roll for him, but he'll get. I got all the faith in the world in him. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's potential, but I don't want to keep to the time too much.
Yeah, we got to move on. So we got a bunch of people here waiting. So, hey, I'll see you a little later, okay?
All right, man.
All right, bro. Have a good night.
Red and gold.
Yeah.
All YouTubers watch this, add this guy on freaking app. Download his app. This is the best place to be for fan gatherings, 49 Talk.
And we do it all the time.
You have a good night. Go night,
bro. Night, Sal. Let me give you some instructions. Now, first, if this is on the, if you've zoomed in and I see Alex's, Alex, you gotta tap the phone screen. Right, Alex, you gotta tap the phone screen. And the icon at the bottom left says Join Audio. You got that? Join Audio. And then you select Using. Okay. So Internet Audio. Got that, Alex? Alex, are you on an Android? You on an Android phone, or are you on a... Put your headphones on. Can you hear me? Are you on an iPhone? Okay. So you should see Internet Audio. All right. As I say, check the icon down at the bottom is where it says Join Audio. Right. And then select Using Internet Audio. You get that? You got that option? Using Internet Audio. You don't see that? All right. Okay. Call back and see if we can get that. We can get you rebooted. Okay. Because some of those things might have already taken off already. All right. Try again, Alex. Hang it and then call back. All right. All right. We'll wait for Alex to do that. And if you're having a little problem with it, let me explain again. You need to tap the phone screen. Mm-hmm. I guess we're gonna go. All right. Let's go to Trez. Trez.
Ronbo, what's happening?
Trez, we're going over the fact that Navorro Bowman has been condemned by one Grant Cohn. I think Grant did that to get famous. He's really famous now. Everybody's talking about him. There's sites all over the internet that are quoting Grant, and they're getting their information from him as they continue to condemn our boy Navorro Bowman. Oh, it's really uncomfortable. So,
I don't put no stock in it. Man. Bowman's our guy, man. This bottom line now. He's our guy. I do not see this front office moving Bo, releasing him at any point, even probably making a trade. Yeah, a trade possibly may come, but it ain't going to be this year. Not this year.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Can't be this year. Maybe next year if Bo really can't keep up. Come on, man.
Somewhere down the line, maybe, at what he signed an extension for 3 years? 3-year extension?
Yeah. What is
maybe in his second year into the extension? Yeah, I could see them possibly maybe trying to move him.
Is it 12 million?
Not right now.
Is it 12 million next year?
Somewhere in there. We got all the money in the world, Ronbo.
Yeah,
I mean, for any player, moving, doing whatever, we good.
But
we good for 3 years.
You know how owners are. Owners always say, "Well, we're talking value here." And the ones with all the extra money are the worst ones. That's what I'm. Oh man, don't start talking cash. Because I read about what they said Bowman was due to get next year because of the fact that his contract it continues to build every year. It's not a front-loaded thing. So, we'll see. Anyway, Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, well, I want to jump on the Jeremy Maclin thing.
Oh, please.
I said bring him in because when you're looking at the roster, the current roster right now, when you look at the wide receivers, I mean, really, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got some rookies, you know, with Trent, you know, and Smelter been here ain't you know what, nothing from him so far. You know, he was out. You got Aldrich, Robinson. I mean, really, what we got here? Goodwin we just brought in. Pierre we just brought in. So we really don't know what we got here. So why not bring him in?
They've already been bringing people in
You know
anyway,
what I mean?
right?
Why not bring him in, man? Because I mean, by his numbers, I mean he only had one bad year. That was last year. I mean, he only and he played what 12 games.
Yeah, but Trez, what kind
he had 44 receptions, 536 yards, with only 2 TDs.
Yeah, it was a bad year. What kind of
year
deal would you
before
make
that,
with him,
2,000-yard season.
Yeah, now he can play when he's ready. He can play. Trez, what kind of deal would you make with him? You gonna give him a 2-year deal? You gonna give him, how long are you gonna go there?
I would go as far as a 2-year deal. On you know, and with that second year being the option year, because I mean, you sitting at you got a 29-year-old veteran, you know, and you know you just ain't willing to put that much stock in him when the team's trying to get younger. You know what I'm saying? But we on go, like I said, we're trying to make the playoffs. So if we're gonna make a push, let's add another weapon out there if we possibly can. And Maclin is a weapon in this NFL game.
Yeah, that's true.
He might not be a big time weapon, but he's a factor.
Yeah,
he's a factor. He's a household receiver name.
And he's gonna take
why
some
not
pressure.
bring him in and see what it's about? Because from my understanding, two of our division rivals are looking at him also. You know?
Wait, who?
The Rams are going to bring him. The Rams are going to bring him in, and the Cardinals are going to bring him in.
Oh no! That's right. I didn't see the Rams. That's right.
You know,
why would the Cardinals be? So
why let them beat us to the punch? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, because Fitz. Hey, the Cardinals could use another wide receiver. Fitzgerald is he's got to have lost at least a step by now. All right. Although you would think the 49ers would have mentioned that by now, because John Lynch can't wait to tell you I'm bringing this guy in. Although Lynch is kind of hush-hush about that kind of thing. Maybe not. We'll hear about it tomorrow, though, whether he's coming or not.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, he should be brought in. He should be brought in. At least worked out.
At least looked. Yeah.
And let's see what he got, because, you know, like I said, we shouldn't be losing out to a player like that when we got all the cap space in the world to do whatever we want to do, and to let him go to the Rams, add another weapon for them, or go to the Cardinals, get them a potential another weapon to beat us. No, let's pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we can't pull the trigger every Tom, Dick, and Harry that hits the free agency get cut all of a sudden. But we trying to bolster this offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're trying to put as many targets on the field for Hoyer.
True. And we don't know exactly, like you say, we don't know what we have right now. We know what we might have, but yeah. Okay, well, you know, you talk me into it a little bit. Trez, you always talk me into these. I've had my doubts about having Maclin in, because the fact is, Maclin, I understand that if you read everything they said about him, it's really discouraging. Maclin's been having a drop-it issue. He's had issues with being on the field very much. And I says, how
bad can it be, Ronbo? How bad can it be? Our whole fucking team had the drops last year.
Yeah, but I mean, that's true. Nobody got the fucking
team.
It doesn't matter. So yeah. Oh God.
You know, how many targets Maclin's gonna see a game? You know what I mean? Come
he
on.
should at least
the
see
man
4 or
had
5.
44 receptions last year in 12 games,
and
he still put up 536. I mean, averaging 12.2. I said bring him in.
Boy, I tell you what, you got my vote on that though, Trez. Well, Trez, let me tell you what. I'm gonna see you on Monday, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Look, shout out to my boy Jack, man. My original
you see that? Jack was back.
Man, what? Huh? My original. Huh? My boy Jack, man. Shout out, Jack. I heard you, man. I was waiting on your return, man. You know what I'm saying? You return like The Rock, man. You know, we'll star-studded for you.
See, now, Trez,
shout out to him, man.
I don't know about your tag team champ. Have you guys You guys gonna have a 3-way tag team now? I mean, it's gonna be the Intercontinental.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most certain.
So now the Intercontinental WWE champions are Jack, Trez, and Trey. And the fans,
yes sir.
And the fans,
yes,
boo.
Hey, I got one quick one though. Can you tell me? I didn't see the commercial. What's up with the Russell Wilson?
You've got this.
I gotta look this up.
I got it posted on my fan page. Well, you got to see that, Trez. It's just awful, man. Russell Wilson's trying to sell his new shoes for Nike, and they're using the 49ers as Russ is running down the field, and he got all the 49ers on roller skates. And Russ is putting moves on everybody. He looks like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. Everybody's just, there's a slow-mo and everybody just misses Russ. And at the end, Russ just watches 149. I believe his name I think he had 47 on his front jersey. And it's, a shot at John Lynch. And they had 49 on another jersey. Oh, this is just, God, Jesus Christ, I'm going nuts, right? And then Russ just walks into the end zone. I said, oh, Russ. Trez, you would have loved it. On Instagram, I posted that up, right? And I called,
I'm gonna go and check it out. But look,
and I called Aaron Lynch.
I'm gonna check that out.
Oh, you love it. Check out Aaron Lynch's comment. Aaron Lynch says, "See, that's
okay.
That's what money does to people. It helps them. Their dreams can come true."
But look, every time we put his ass in the dirt this year, I want him to talk to his ass. Solomon, I want Solomon to say, Solomon got a foul mouth out there.
Yeah.
Solomon, every time he put his ass in the dirt, you got to tell him, "What's that shit you was talking, boy?
Yeah.
What's that shit you was talking?"
Just say, and then say to him,
"You better go make a new fucking commercial."
Yeah, make another video, and this time we're not wearing any skates. Yeah. All right, Trez, go see that, man. You'll love it. You'll get mad. Double warning.
Have a good one.
You too,
Shout out
man.
to everybody, man.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get Alex in there again. Let's try it again with Alex. Still got no sound, Alex. Alex, you see that? You got to go down the bottom of your phone again. Wait, hold on. I'm getting more instructions here. Let's see. Start. Oh, stay. Stay on. Okay, you're 507. Stay on the line, Alex. I'm going to come back to you. 507, you're in Rochester. I didn't know there's a Rochester, Minnesota. Hey, hello. What is your name?
Hello.
Yeah,
my name's Jimmy.
Jimmy, hey, Jimmy. Welcome to the program, Jimmy.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, man? You've been checking out what's going on?
I never think I'd get on here.
Well, I don't know why you would think that. Of course you would. Jimmy.
Well, I just wanted to say, I'm up here in Iowa representing 49ers.
Awesome.
And, this year, I think we're going to go 10-6.
Good.
Win our division.
Yeah. And 10-6 will win the division this year. I got a feeling, too. The Seahawks are done,
Also,
man.
I just want to say, Russell Wilson's going to get it this year.
Yeah, did you see that? You see that commercial already, too? You see his Nike commercial?
After that commercial, that just made me hate the Seahawks even more.
I know. It did that everywhere. I mean, if we hated them before, now it's gotten to another level of hate. It's gone beyond just despise. Yeah. It's just you want to choke a hawk. You know what I mean? I mean, it just
yeah.
It's bad. But anyway, hey, tell you what. Also, are you in favor of Jeremy Maclin coming to the San Francisco 49ers? And what do you think about our new leader in the secondary, Rashard Robinson? Hey!
I knew Rashard Robinson last year was going to be a dog.
Yeah, he's barking, man.
I watched his tape last year after the draft.
Yeah.
I just loved how he played this year.
That interception at the end of the season against the Rams, it was like preview of things to come.
I was watching that game. I got so hyped when he made that.
Dude is awesome, man. He's gonna be good. Tell you. And also, Maclin, are you a Jeremy Maclin fan? Because I'm wondering. I'm taking a poll tonight, basically, but everybody wants Maclin. Do you want Maclin?
I don't know, because the Chiefs have to have some reason to just drop him out of nowhere.
I know that went through my mind too.
Something
yeah.
Not Denton or something. I don't know. I don't really like it. I like our wide receiver core right now.
Yeah. You'd rather see those guys get a shot. And we got some young guys that just came in too. They've not had pretty much a chance. Maclin would make sure they sit down for a while longer. Is that a good thing or not? And it's just a really tough decision to make. So but the Arizona Cardinals are bringing them in, as are the Rams, and no word from the Seahawks yet. But you don't want Maclin going to anybody in our division, just in case he comes back and has a good year, because he sucked last year. But what if he comes to the West? All of a sudden he's having a great year. Go ahead.
Question: who do you think our number one tight end is going to be?
Well, that's a good question. Jesus Christ. It's a hard call because Paulson, he's a blocking tight end, but he can catch the ball. And then there's Vance McDonald. He's got to be pissed. I mean, they tried to. You're Vance McDonald. You're laying in bed at night. They tried to trade me. They were going to trade me.
Yeah.
I can't believe they were going to trade me. And then he looks at these guys
because he could ball out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He could go nuts this year because he's got the talent. He just drops the ball. But he didn't drop the ball that much last year, and he had stopped dropping the ball the year before. Nobody remembers this past season or the year before. They only remember the first 2
Didn't he
years.
have a couple fumbles too?
Did he? Yeah. Did Vance? No, was that Vance?
That different?
No, that was Garrett. Garrett Selleck. Selleck fumbled the ball right down near the goal line. In fact, God, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember that. That made me mad.
Made everybody mad. But yeah, so and we got the new guy Kittles. I like Kittles. Did you see Kittles perform the stunner? I mean, this guy's just ridiculous, man. Kittles is gonna be a fan favorite within 2 years. I mean, how many guys know how to do the Stone Cold Steve Austin stunner? You know what'd be funny? If Kittles is on special teams and he goes down, makes a tackle, and drops to do it into a stunner, the crowd would go wild, man. That would be the end of the show. Grabs him. Bam! Oh! That was a stunner! Nice tackle from Kittles! So, yeah. We'll see. But I got if I had to say, my top tight end would have to be, I got to say it's probably going to be McDonald. If they let him play, it's going to be Vance just because he's a little annoyed by what just happened. And I got a feeling he's ready to roll.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Vance.
But who's going to be our running back?
God,
who are they going to cut?
This I cannot answer. I've been thinking about this for the last 2 weeks. I have no answer on that. I cannot imagine. Because Carlos Hyde, they're saying things about like Carlos Hyde is having a little problem adapting to the new system. And then they're saying, oh, look out for Brandon. The dude is just owning this system. And then you got Joe Williams also starring. Kyle's favorite guy.
Yeah.
So, I tell you, I just don't. And they got Capri Bibbs. They gave up a trade pick for Capri Bibbs. You can't really cut Capri Bibbs. Who are they going to lose? I have no idea. How many guys are they going to keep? I'm still confused by this. So, I don't know.
I can't wait to see what Kyle does, though.
Everybody can't.
It's going to be sad if they cut, I don't know, any of them. It's going to be kind of sad.
I know. I want them all. Maybe Mostard, but somebody said Mostard is a beast. When you get him on the kick return, the dude is just terribly good. So I don't know who they're going to be getting rid of.
Don't we have a running back from the Broncos too?
That's Capri Bibbs. We gave up a pick for him.
Yeah.
You can't cut him.
Kind of dumb because we're going to have to end up cutting him, though.
Are you going to cut it? Why'd you use the pick to get him? Are you going to really give him it up? That's a waste of your pick. You got to get something for me. Trade him, maybe? But you're just going to cut him? Don't see that. It's going to be tough. I don't know we don't know how many running backs you're going to keep. Let's go that way. And if they're going to keep 4 or 5, then maybe they keep Bibbs.
But I also got another question.
All right, real quick.
What happened to that Taylor running back we used to have?
Taylor?
Calvin Taylor or something like that? Didn't he go to the Seahawks?
Oh, last year. Yeah, that's right.
Last year.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, he was with the Hawks last night. Oh, what's his name? I know who you're talking about. He was with the Hawks last year, but I'm not sure if he's still with them or not. Kelvin.
I think he went to the Chiefs.
Kelvin Taylor. Sure. Yeah. Well, he may be with the Chiefs now. I'm not sure where he went, but yeah. I think he's still with the Hawks, though. Taylor, hey, let's...
I thought he would be a good running back. He never got a chance.
And we never gave him a shot, so, you know. But yet still we let Mike Davis play. Let's go ahead and see you Monday nights if you get a chance. We're going to have to go. We got a few people waiting. So I appreciate you calling in.
All right.
And...
All right. Well, I just want to thank you for the website and the app you got. It's awesome.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. Kevin.
All right.
All right, Jimmy.
See you, Ronbo.
All right, Jimmy. Have a good night, buddy. All right. Let us go to.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Are we going to Nighthawk? All right, Nighthawk. Hi, Alex. Nighthawk does this to us a lot. If you hear a crash and boom, it's because he's fighting the bad guys again. As you know, superhero's job is never done. Hey, Nighthawk!
What's up, Ronbo?
There he is. Nighthawk, you're up, man. What are you doing?
Man, I'm just thinking about kicking Austin's butt.
Yeah, everybody is. You saw. I guess you see that. You seen that commercial as well, huh? Yeah, everybody loves that commercial.
Mm-hmm.
He'll pay. He will pay. And every time the 49ers take him down, they're gonna say, "Hey, we ain't wearing no roller skates today, baby."
Yep. They were talking. They had a They talked to the 49ers on live at the stadium. They had it was 1 hour special.
Oh, for that a premiere for that commercial?
No, they were talking about they were talking to the 49ers about the people. They were in the stadium, and they were talking about what they're going to do, what's going to happen next year.
And they were saying things like what?
They were saying that they talked to one of the defense guy of the coordinator. He said, our defense is going to be a monster. And they said whoever play us better watch out.
That's right. This defense is coming hunting for bear. We ain't bringing no small weapons. We're coming in for the big game. Kill.
Yeah, he said it's gonna be, we're gonna hit hard. It's gonna be pain.
Violence is the word, Nighthawk. Robert Saleh says teams are going to know us for our capability of violence. Kill.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said it's gonna every team. They said our team better wake up because we got. And plus, he said we kept it down low because stuff they're doing, they don't want nobody else to know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, you got to do that. So it's a big surprise, everybody, upon that day of game. So we'll see.
Yep. And they talked to what's his name? I can't get his name.
What
one of the defense guy.
Are you talking about our defense?
Bowman. They talked to Bowman, and he said, we're going to be ready for them. Whoever come, we're going to be ready.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed. And everybody's worried about Reuben Foster's shoulder. Get over it. They're having to watch Reuben Foster now because he keeps trying to run out on the field. Foster's fine. He's not going to be missing no games.
Yep, the defense coordinator, he said he's ready. He said he's ready. It's going to be going to tackle hard, he said.
Looking forward to it. Looking real forward to it. All right, Nighthawk. Let me see you Monday, man.
Okay, man. Go Niners.
Yeah.
And I hope they beat the crap out of Wilson.
I think Nighthawk is being a little vicious tonight, isn't he? All right.
Yep.
All right, have a good night, Nighthawk. Did Nighthawk forget to do his signature goodbye? Nighthawk, what happened to Go Night? I'll do it. Go Niners. All right, let's. Are we with Nate? Is that Nate? I thought it was Alex. So, Alex, can you hear me, Alex? Uh-oh, Alex. I still got no sound from you, Alex. I remember. Stay online. And okay, Alex, you know what we're gonna do? Alex, I want you to stay on the line. I'm gonna show you what to do offline, okay? So stay right there. We're gonna work on that. So next time you'll be able to do it. Okay? Hold on, Alex. All right. So we'll go to Nate. And Nate. What's up, Nate?
What's up, man? How you been, man? The Warriors just beat the Cleveland. I wasn't watching the game. I was watching Fear of the Walking Dead. The season premiered, and I was going back and forth to the game. So, I mean, the Warriors, I'm talking about the Warriors tonight.
I'll tell you, I'm so delighted. I'm delighted because
they did a good job, man.
I tell you, Nate, because I don't want LeBron James. And this year, if LeBron thinks the Raiders, if he thinks the Warriors are going to let them go 3 games and then they come back and win 4, he's got to have a surprise coming this year. There ain't going to be none of that twice. I think the Warriors are probably keeping that in mind, too. I love seeing LeBron James cry.
I don't think it'll be the same story this year. I don't think it'll be the same story this year. I think just too much Kevin Durant, man. Just too many weapons on that side, and it's just kind of like, I'm honestly just a really arrogant fan right now. And I don't care. Good. I'm just like,
we'll look forward.
I don't care to listen to people's, what they think about it, because they're not going to win. Cleveland's just not going to win, in my opinion. They're just not going to win.
And Nate, it's going to be fun too. At the end of the season, and then LeBron James he's been with Cleveland now for this is his 3rd or 4th season.
Yeah.
Anyway, LeBron is going to.
So let's talk football then, man. What's new? Can I get some information from you? I haven't been watching any NFL Network. I've been doing my own thing out here.
Here we go.
So just let me know what's going on, what the 49ers are planning, what are they doing for the defense?
I got you. Let me explain to you. Here the thing is, first of all, Jeremy Maclin is available right now. The Kansas City Chiefs just cut him. Everybody wants to see Maclin in San Francisco for the 49ers. Now, wait a minute, it gets better. Navorro Bowman, you know who Grant Cohn is, the writer?
Yes.
Grant Cohn is a very vicious man. Anyway, he has written the most nastiest article about Navorro Bowman of probably Navorro Bowman's career, about why the 49ers. He goes on to use examples like Bill Walsh would have cut Navorro Bowman. This is nothing personal. This is about moving the team forward, right? So he's going on and on with that. So that's number 2 item. Is Grant Cohn lost his mind, or has he lost his mind? Is Navorro Bowman through, or shall we just keep him for another year minimum? And then, of course, there's Rashard Robinson, who's now taken over pretty much as the secondary chief. So, yeah, those are some of the things on the table right now. And Elvis Dumerville is coming in for a workout, I think, next week for the 49ers as well. Yeah, you've not heard any of that stuff? It's exciting, man. It just goes on and on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just off season. There's nothing big going on. We already got our draft picks. One thing I'm gonna tell you that I know that defense is gonna be straight, really, really good finally, and that's what I wanted, man. I didn't care for the offense. I never care for offense.
Oh, come on, Nate. You gotta have some offense, though. I'm really still,
No, I want to score 1 field goal and win. That's all I want. That's all I want.
You're talking about some serious defense, man. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, 1 field goal, we got to win there. Now,
Phil Dawson left, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Phil Dawson left, so you got to score more points than that. You know what? You got one of the best offensive minds in the NFL. You got to score points, and you're going to score points. So, yeah, you're right. Go for the defense.
Yeah, when you told me about Brian Hoyer, I looked him up, and he's kind of can get on on hot streaks. He can stay consistent, man.
Yeah,
he's under the right head coach,
and he can
really do well.
Yeah. I think the hate for Brian Hoyer goes a little too far, but because he's done well under Kyle Shanahan before, and it doesn't mean and that was 3 years ago. So they both matured. So you can figure they both probably got this to the point now where you don't need to say Brian Hoyer sucks, he's trash, he can't play. No, he'll be fine. Anyway, but go ahead. But what do you think about Jeremy Maclin? You know who Jeremy Maclin is, right?
Yeah, I do know who Jeremy Maclin is.
Do you want him?
The way I seen, I don't know if he never really was a deep threat in Kansas City because of Alex Smith can't throw the ball deep. Now he's going to have somebody who can actually throw the ball to him. Yeah. Maybe he can become that deep threat again and everything. I think he can be. I think we can work him in. I think there's a way we can work him in.
Good.
I like that. I like the idea of bringing him in.
All right.
So that's all I have to say.
You're going to keep Navarro. You got to keep Navarro Bowman. Or you're going to trade him. You can get a lot for him right now.
No, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like loyalty here, so he's gave us a lot of good years. If you trade him to somebody that can win a championship at least. Give him something to go for. So not the Patriots, okay? I'm not saying the Patriots.
And not the Raiders, because the Raiders, somebody said the Raiders could be in the mix. If that were to happen, they'd be the first team that probably the 49ers would probably be dealing with. But you can't send him to Oakland. Why do we send every great player either goes from San Francisco to Oakland or Kansas City? It's kind of a scary thing. All of our famous guys.
I don't know.
You know?
Maybe on the business side, it works out because the fan bases don't work out, So the fan bases create the drama, but not the business side. The business side doesn't even care about the drama. They care about business decisions. That's what GMs do. Yeah. They don't care what you feel. They care about how the team's going to do. Fan base can go to hell. That's how they feel. The general manager makes the decision at the end of the day.
And they do. That's just the way they feel about it. I heard some stories about that. All right.
Yeah, they don't care. I mean, they don't have to even listen to it. They don't care. We're just providing the funds, We're providing the funds. We're providing the ratings, but they don't really care how we feel.
Yeah, I
know.
And
I'm a Niner fan, I'm from San Francisco. I'll always, I picked the 49ers today online on Madden, and I lost by 1 point in the last second of the game.
Oh.
I was really disappointed in myself.
Oh.
And you know what I did? I played the same guy again, and I beat him.
All right.
So I was like, yes. But then I couldn't pick the 49ers. I had to pick Green Bay against them because Green Bay at least gave me a fighting chance. But at least I almost did.
That's a bad ending, Nate. I mean, if you lost with the 49ers and picked up the Green Bay Packers and then you win, that's just, we just can't get any love, man. Madden games are designed so we can't get any love there. I've heard people lose with the 49ers.
Well, I almost beat him, man.
Almost.
I almost beat the guy. Last second, I'm telling you, the last second hitch, he hit me, and he literally had 3 seconds left, and he hit me inside with a zone coverage. And I was like, what happened, And I played the game to the best of my ability with the 49ers. I was beating the Cowboys. I was defensively just mauling him the whole game. That's what I do. I'm really smart with defense because I played defense in college for like 2 years. So I'm smart. I can see things, And that's what I did in college. I played defense. So, and I don't know how to. I don't have an offensive mind,
Yeah.
All I do is I save my offensive plays that I need to use once in a while, and I run the ball because I can't read defenses that well. Even though I play defense, but as a quarterback, I can't see the defense that well. I don't understand it. I don't know what kind of plays I should use, hitch plays on certain coverages. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
So I'm like. So I'm more of a defensive mind, and I've always enjoyed defense. And that's why, when you were saying about Solomon Thomas and everything, and I told you he was a little bit shorter, and then I told you about the reach advantage that Ark Armstead and DeForest Buckner had,
right.
You were all excited.
Yeah, I still
got excited about the technique. And I was like, I didn't really see that about all that. You actually, you had more of input on that regard towards me, because I didn't understand where you were coming from. For me, it was just because of the reach advantage.
Yeah.
But I didn't get where you were coming from a football mindset.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's just different. I was coached differently, I was secondary, so I don't know. I don't know anything about inside linemen or nothing. I don't know anything about that, but I know about reach advantages, I know about all that.
And that's why offensive
I'm excited about the season. Reuben Foster's going to come in. I don't know how long it's going to take for that injury to heal up, We got to have him 100%. I want him in the field already, man. I want the 49ers to be that tenacious defense. I've always liked it. I don't know. I have a fascination with defense, man. If you can't score on my team, then you can't beat me.
3. So, and he wants to win 3-0. I love that, Nate. Nate, we got to go.
You guys want 3-0.
Lucky for us, though, we got the guy that can score points, Nate. So you don't have to just score 3. You give the defense a little more slack than that. Nate, listen, I tell you what, man. Let me tomorrow, Red and Gold Radio. If you got some chance, go ahead and call us, will you?
Yeah, man. What do you think, though? More on defense. What do you think we need to do and to improve? Do we got every piece we need, or what do you think? There's something more that we need to do in there? A corner maybe, or a free safety? What do you think? Or maybe a strong safety? What do you think? What can we plug in right now to make this defense elite, man?
Now, let me tell you what. Let me get you to. I want to say goodbye to you. I want to answer you. Go ahead and listen on the radio, or watch your screen. And I'll answer that question because I got to go now. But I got it right
All
here.
right, man. Take it easy, man.
You too, Nate. All right.
Warrior.
Yeah. I know. No, go ahead and answer that question. I tell you what, as far as defense goes, probably the 49ers need to see what they have on the product they have on the field this year, and then make adjustments around that next year. Or, because midseason deals are usually, I always think that's useless because you got to come in and learn the program and everything like that. So you're not going to be able to actually contribute if you come in midseason. So the midseason deal's out. But go ahead, look at everybody this year thoroughly, and then of course make your adjustments next year start with free agency, and then the draft. But we got such an army right now, and if you didn't hear, Nate, Lorenzo Jerome is being given a lot of props. So he may be the secondary answer. Because if you're talking about the single high safety guy, Jimmy Ward back there, and everybody worries about Jimmy staying healthy for the entire season, it's a very dangerous position to be fragile in. And I don't mean fragile as far as Jimmy Ward is, but he needs to have somebody to back him up. If he goes down, we got to get somebody in there quick to cover that very, very important position. So yeah, as far as corners, I really wonder if Akhello has got. I got my fingers crossed for Akhello, crossing my arms and everything else. So he's got to come through, man. He's got all the tools. Because I got a feeling Dante Johnson's just not going to get it done. Dante, you're 6'2", man. You got those long arms. You got all the tools. Why can't you be in there now? I'm getting carried away, aren't I? Okay. Hey, let me hit you up over here real quick. Andrew Bird says, if we sign Maclin, will we start him over Garcon? No. Macklin's got to come in and learn the program to get as good as Garcon is because he's already aware and how to execute in Kyle-style football. All right. Sahel says, what rookie jersey will you get? We already did that one, huh? Let me get... I think we're going to go down into Nathan Kovacs. Hey, Nathan! And how do you feel about Robbie Gould instead of Dawson? Worried to death. You know, we got back into that game with Chicago because Robbie Gould missed that kick. Remember that? And we won the game with that pass to Torrey Smith. And Robbie Gould was sitting over there looking like a man who just got peed on. It was just really. And now he's on our team. I was concerned about that when they first signed him up. Michael, you go down here to Michael? Okay. Would Maclin help us be a 9 to 10 game winning team? It's hard to say the effect of an added wide receiver would have on the team. And to my way of thinking, I don't know. Wow. You know, in essence, I guess it could because Maclin puts a little more stress on the defense, right? But I don't want to see guys like Goodwin sit down. Goodwin's got the kind of speed I want him on the field. Garcon, of course, is going to have to be on the field. I'm not taking Jeremy Curley out of the slot. It's really difficult for me to wrap myself around the Maclin thing. I know he's had a great history and he's been Maclin, and I don't know, man. Wow. He's already missed out on some parts of camp that he needs to be involved in. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with Maclin. All right. Let me see. Let me get a couple more here. Travis says, could Seahawks be the worst team in our division this year? They might be after we get through them and get with them in game 2. You know, they're going to be, seriously? You know, it's a kind of an insult. The 49ers could be hunting. 549. Yeah, we have a kitty he hates when we're doing this. So he's out there. And I will speak to that kitty later, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the 49ers, think about this. If you were a 49er to play defense and you saw yourself being humiliated around the world in a commercial, wouldn't you take exception to that? Wouldn't you, the night before that game, lose sleep because you can't wait until the next day gets here so we can go put our clothes on and go get Russell Wilson? He really did add a lot of motivation to that 49er defense. So good, Russie. We appreciate it. And so that says, who's our starting free safety? And it's probably going to continue to be Jimmy Ward. So, you know. All right. Are we gonna? Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna come over to Rewind after my tuna fish sandwich. Listen, I see. I got Nellos and Alex. I want you guys to stay right where you are. Don't leave, okay? And because I need to talk to you. But we'll see you on Rewind after I'm going to talk to these two guys, and then I'm going to go get me a sandwich. I'll be right in. Rewind continues all week long, 24 hours a day. I'll see you Monday on Red Gold. Yo! Got it! That Niners! Oh, God. Hey, can we still talk to him, though? Are you still streaming?